This is Ensaymada. This is a delicacy in the Philippines. This is a Filipino bread, and it has it's covered with, topped with cheese, powdered sugar, butter, and it's baked good. It's baked goods, and there are different types of different flavor of this. They have ube, but here is the common one, the best one, and it's from Red Ribbon. I wish I have a torch so I could torch the cheese on the upper side, because I don't want to sacrifice the bread here to dry, and it will be tough. Actually, this cheese is not that salty. It's a less salty cheese. This one is on a balanced sweet and salty side because of the powdered sugar. You can actually find this in Starbucks here in the Philippines, guys. Not in other countries. If you have Goldilocks or Red Ribbon in your area, you can have this Ensaymada. Actually, I've been craving for butter slice at Goldilocks. Actually, when I was in my working at Max's, most of the time I would buy that butter slice. It's a bread that is sliced, and it's really tender, and there's a upper cover. I'll try to search it so you can see what it looks like here. The upper side of it is a similar to milk on the lemon square. If you know the lemon square, the milk on the upper side of it, and it has a real tender and milky. And I'm a fan of milk, so most of the time my favorite bread includes milk in it, especially the Sans Rival. If you see, I'll search it here. One of my favorite cakes. I like milk and chocolates. In terms of ice cream, I like Rocky Road at first because it tastes like Sans Rival in a ice cream form. Then the Rocky Road now, because I like chocolates. I like the nuts and the marshmallow and the chunks of chocolate chocolate bars there. Try this in red ribbon. If you have a red ribbon, Goldilocks in your area, or you could try the local bakeries, Filipino local bakeries in your area. But if you want a legit good Ensaymada in red ribbon or in Goldilocks, let's try. Some of the buffet that I know, they serve Ensaymada, or they will in Ace Water Spa, they do Ensaymada there. It's really good. So my parents went to SNR, so they have here the fries, and I have the pizza. Then I actually take this one because it has a mozzarella, the crust. So yeah. I just preheat this. I defrost it for 1 minute at the microwave. Hot sauce. Perfect. So they bought some chips, Lay's and Doritos, and our conditioner and Dove conditioner and Head and Shoulder shampoo. The mozzarella isn't really salty. I have a garlic chips here. I'll just use it to improve it. The mozzarella in Greenwich is much better. Very. Better. This seems like Hawaiian. I have to eat faster because my phone is only 15% now. dip it on the garlic. Oh no, the hot sauce. You might not understand this because a lot of you I know isn't a fan of Hawaiian, but I'll tell you what makes the Filipino love it. Actually, Hawaiian is just a simple, the regular pizza of yours. It's just that they have pineapple. The pineapple makes it tolerable because some of the pizza that are regular without pineapple is a salty or greasy, and the pineapple makes it less salty, and you won't be you won't get sick of the taste, and you will eat more. A whole block of crust with mozzarella inside. That's the reason that the Filipinos love it, because we love sweet things more. We like to eat sweet more than the other. How do you describe it? We have a sweet tooth, Filipinos. So yeah, let's try to dip it in mayo if this will change. I'm actually curious what ranch tastes like. So this is the mozzarella. I opened it. This is how many mozzarella there is. And then I'm planning to add a hot sauce for a tomatoey and spice to it. And then the garlic to make it a garlic bread with mozzarella sticks in it. There you go. Fine. Let's close it and then let's see. Let's eat. Someone who adds fries in their burger. Are you one of them? I wanna try the fried wings of SNR. I'm curious. of how it tastes. In Greenwich, if we order the crust is mozzarella, I would eat it first. then I'll eat the meaty part. It stung my throat. I'm a sucker for hot sauce. Hi guys, good morning. I believe this is coffee. And I have Myla here. Actually, I would like to ask you guys if you could recommend some chocolate drink to me, something like this that you love, not just the cheap one or the artificial one. I would love to try it. I really need to fix my hair. It's been muffin is moist. I wish I know how to make this. Because baking is really complicated. Just the amount of water, just the amount of flour, or the baking soda that you're going to use, the yeast, it will change everything. And I would like to know how to make brownies myself. Because on YouTube, some of them doesn't have the right measurements or different heat on the oven. I don't have an oven, but I have a turbo broiler. I actually did bake and it's perfect when I made on Valentine's Day last year. I think the banana cake one, though it's an artificial. It's a pancake butter. I would like to learn how Larsy's Cupcakery made their cupcake, because everything is good there. Larsy's Cupcakery at Capital Commons in Estancia building. The Ferrero, the white chocolate, Kit Kat, and other flavors they have there. Their cupcakes are moist and properly seasoned, properly sweetened. The red velvet cheesecake. I don't have Milo anymore, guys. Help me. Help me to buy something good. Hot chocolate. I know the Swiss Miss. The Cadbury. How about the Hershey's? Do they have it?
When joy comes to mind, it will light up your heart, and to love you and the stars out to find.
I believe this is for cheese. And I defrost this for 1.5 minutes. And it's perfectly soft and it's not tough. I prefer this much better than the mozzarella stuffed mozzarella here, because this is cheese and salty. The mozzarella one isn't really salty, and just barely tasted anything in SNR, so I much prefer this flavor. and tomatoey, which is perfect. That is something that I've been looking for to the mozzarella one. So I would compare this to Pizza Hut. I prefer this. I prefer the Pizza Hut one in terms of mozzarella stuffed crust. But this one is good. It's been a while since I've last had yellow cub pizza, and I want to remember it again to compare it for comparison. But I think I much prefer the yellow cub New York style pizza of theirs because I like beef, I like cheese, I like tomatoes, and I like bell peppers, so that is perfect for me. And chicken, I miss having the chicken in yellow cab, but this one is good. It's salty. Actually, in terms of food, I prefer the salty one. In terms of entree or the main dishes, I prefer the salty one. In Langgonesa, I like the garlic one better than the compared to the sweet Langgonesa. And tocino, I don't prefer that. I prefer the tapa, beef tapa. I'm not a fan of skinless. I like jampong better than the Shin ramen. That's surprising because Shin ramen is beef, I believe. But the taste of jampong is fishy and rich. I like the savory type better than the sweet one. I'm not a fan of Filipino spaghetti. I prefer the palabok because it's salty and I like the fishy taste of it. If you don't want tough bread when hitting your bread, you should just use the defrost in 1.5 minutes, and it's perfect. Though it won't melt the cheese, you can just increase the time over 2 minutes. Add 30 seconds on the for it to become 2 minutes. I don't prefer garlicky. Compare the 4 cheese of Pizza Hut, if I'm not mistaken. They have a lot of garlic there and I'm not a fan of it. I prefer this. It's not too garlicky, as it feels like I'm eating garlic bread. The smaller one, when you get a Pizza Hut buy one take one, the smaller one is the cheese one. And I don't prefer it. But the Hawaiian pizza of Greenwich, I preferred it compared to other Hawaiian pizza of other restaurants. Actually, I've never had shakies in my life, in my entire life, because actually my college friends in OJT, once we planned to go on a shakies joint, but it was closed. I don't know why. So my chance of trying shakies is still unknown. I've never tried it.
Oh, I think I've tried it when my cousin bring Shakey's pizza on our grandmother's get together. But I forgot the taste of it now.
I don't have milk, I don't have Milo supply now, so I'm just relying on coffee. Coffee is my third option. My first option is milk, then chocolate, hot chocolate is the second, and the coffee is the third. But I like juices better than. It's really hard to categorize that because I could categorize juice with soft drinks on that genre. So it's really hard to compete the milk and coffee and chocolate with it. Yogurt is part of the juice, on the category of juice, and has soft drinks because it's tangy.
Best thing in your life.